After living a quarter century in Italy, a couple uprooted their whole lives to open up a bistro on Wyandotte Street in Windsor's Palette Village. Why? Jonathan Pinto is here to tell us this story. Now tell us about the restaurant and tell us about the family, Jonathan.
So it's called Perfetto Bistro Bottega. And so Ivana Perfetto is the Windsorite involved in this operation. She actually was in Italy on vacation in 1985 when she met her husband, Giampiero. And they got married the next year and then they moved back to Canada. And then in 1993, they moved back to Italy. She worked for the British Embassy and he worked as an electrical engineer.
So why move back to Canada then?
Well, basically it was the struggling Italian economy. So Ivana told me that it was just getting worse and worse every year. And eventually, they started talking about moving back to Windsor. Maybe opening up a little bistro. It was a bit of a joke at first, but then as the economy failed to improve, essentially they decided that maybe we should actually do this. And the last straw was when the government cut services for their son Jordan, who has cerebral palsy.
About 3 years ago, due to significant government cutbacks in Italy, in-home service was completely cut. He had no schooling, and just recently they also tried to cut back on his IMSS pension, which is a disability pension. At that point in time, we decided it was time to come back.
So the family moved back to Windsor last summer, July 1st actually, Canada Day. They joined their daughter Lauren, who was actually moved to Windsor in 2010 to study at university. After a few months of renovations, the bistro opened up in January.
So what separates this restaurant from, say, other Italian restaurants here in the city?
So Ivana and Giampiero, they actually live just outside of Rome. So the food here is very Roman. So no, fettuccine Alfredo, no chicken parmesan, no Canadian Italian classics. You're going to find dishes like stracchetti, which is thinly sliced beef with arugula. Giampiero makes fresh pasta every single day. And his family actually in Italy has run a bakery since 1890. So
wow.
He is preparing some of these classics right here in Windsor. So they also, serve some, or they also sell some groceries that, some of their favorites when they were living in Italy. So it's a great neighborhood joint.
So where is this again?
So it's at 4785 Wyandotte Street East in Windsor, just past Palette.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. Now, if you'd like a second serving of Jonathan's food column, go to our website, cbc.ca/Windsor for more.